Hi Libra, how are you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Spiritual Barbie here. Please remember to give this video a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. You know the dealio. You guys, please remember to ring the bell so you can be notified about all future uploads as well. If you want a private reading, you can place your order by the website linked down below. And we're going to have a look at this week's reading for the second week of June. So we're going to do romance, and then we're also going to do generals, okay? Because I kind of want to go back to doing generals, but I don't want to, I still love the love readings. So I want to do the generals too, so I'm going to do those two for you guys. So I thought I'd start the love readings now. Alright, you guys, so I want to have a look now at what you can expect for your connection. Remember, if there's an extended version to this reading, which there might not be, right? It'll be available, the link will be down below in the Vimeo. I believe that's it, but I felt like I had something else to say, but you know, I don't really need to say it right now, I guess. Alright, you guys, so let's have a wonderful look at your love connection this week and what we can expect, and just in your love life in general. But you know, there's obviously a focus on another person and somebody who you have loving feelings towards, or someone who you're lovingly attached to, okay? And or the hopes in which you want your love life to go in. So you don't have a loving person, and you guys, I have the fan going in the back. You know, it's hot, and so that's the extra noise. You know, bear with me. I'll sort it out. I know it can be kind of loud, but you guys, it doesn't matter. It's like whatever path your love life is going on, it will have like different things on it, but ultimately, like, if you're single or whatever, there's not really anybody in your life that you feel loving feelings towards. This is a reading talking about like the person that's coming in, or the direction and the pathway in which your love life is going. So I'm gonna first get an oracle card. Okay, the energy card. So your throat chakra. Okay, conversations are going to be had, you guys, ways that you never had them before. And you have Archangel Gabriel near you, and he's here in this reading today. And he's going to help you guys to speak better and to hear the truth, to get the truth from your person. There's that's coming in, and also speaking up, speaking how you really feel, speaking, even if maybe this is a truth that's already known between the two of you guys. So let's say you're kind of connecting with somebody very toxic. Let's say that this is a truth that you might know but you don't speak up about. You're being guided to speak up on this because this is just what you're being guided to do. Now, there's also something around patience I'm seeing here, you guys, where it might not be the time right now, or something might just require you to be a little bit more patient, or something is taking place or happening at the perfect timing, and you kind of just need to relax, or the advice is to pretty much just relax. There is something I just remember reading on the patience card that I'm not quite able to grasp on my memory right now. Yeah, you guys, be patient, open, and flexible, and creative, and choose to be peaceful and present in the moment. And it's about just kind of like, when you just kind of take that approach where you're like at peace and you're kind of patient, there's different solutions and answers that come to you that maybe aren't able to come to you at a different time. And it's also, you guys are releasing some sort of need to be urgent, and you're releasing the need to like go on other people's time. If you guys were in an abusive relationship or were abused by a parent or something, that a lot of times when you're abused, it's like you feel like you're not even living on your time, you're living on someone else's time. But what I'm saying, those people invite early death in their life and they don't even fucking know it. They're morons. So you could have somebody in your life that kind of makes you feel that way, and that you're kind of getting away from them or getting away from that way of being. And so you're just being urged to be more in the moment. Meditation is often something that is recommended to abuse victims or people who are traumatized, because it just helps you to be more in the moment. When you're abused as a child, especially, your parents, when they abuse you, they rob you of your moment. They rob you of the present moment, and that's a big crime. That's a serious offense. To be sitting there doing that to your own child. and it's very manipulative, and it imprints on the child when, and that's why you can't hurt your children. There's many reasons. I mean, that's more for an extended version to the reading, but there's like a lot of spiritual ramifications for hurting your children, and or even hurting somebody who really loves you and loves you unconditionally. It's a serious ramification for doing that. So you guys are now releasing, probably coming out of that, or you're wanting to come out of that sort of energy. And so you need to embrace the energy of patience to just see things differently, to be in the moment more. There is more in the book, but there's not much coming. And there is a little bit of like, I don't know if the frustration's on your side or from the spirit guides. I think it's from the spirit guides. Letting go of desperation. You might have had somebody to put you in desperation, like people like that they try to put you on their time. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like they just have you so love starved. And that's why I feel like it was like a parent or something that was very abusive. And they like love starve their children, and they're very manipulative. And I feel like this person, they kind of know that they're being manipulative, but I'm hearing they're an idiot, like they don't fully understand it, but it doesn't mean that it makes it okay. Like it does, because they know in their heart that what they're doing is wrong, but they're just so used to doing it. It's just somebody who, no matter what you give them, they're just still gonna be like that. And it's like, it's your choice what you want to do with that sort of person. But I feel like this person, they definitely put you in an energy of desperation, or they exploited, when you were kind of desperate, or you were kind of feeling, it wasn't like you were desperate. It's like when you are, love starved and you don't have it, love is something everybody deserves. And so you're going to go out looking for it and you deserve to, but there's so many people that take advantage of that. There's people who take advantage of that. And people who take advantage of that, that's the people who get the karmic ramifications. But, don't worry about it, because when you're in a situation like that, it puts you in further more desperation. And all you need to know is that you don't need to be desperate. Okay, you never needed to be in a state of desperation, but you really don't need to be desperate, because it's like, if you, like, when you think of what was driving you, you realize that the person or the situation that's driving you is actually not even worth your time. It's actually somebody that is better off if they're just like not here. They're not on this planet. They're not nearby. They're not even in your life, rather than hurrying up to, kind of appease this person or to live life on this person's terms. Like, it feels like there's an asshole who's coming to mind, honestly. It doesn't matter who, for all you guys, it's all different. It's a general reading. Like I said, you want a private, personal reading, you can order it. It's on the website. I do offer those to the YouTube channel, so you can order it via the website. It's linked down below. Scroll a little bit down. It's towards the end. But you guys all know your situations. But it just feels like whoever that person was, they did a number on you, and they kind of made you always feel like, oh, I need to be kind of like, or this person kind of ingrained certain beliefs from society that's very toxic into you. So you kind of feel like, oh, well, I know I'm desperate, or I know I'm kind of in a state of rushing, but it's because I want to have a baby. It's because I want this, I want that. And I'm kind of, but it's like, who's the one forcing you out of where you're at right now? It's some narcissist, some scumbag that's like on the last rungs of his life. You know what I mean? He should be thanking God and drinking from the well water of life today, instead of starting fights with his children. But he is, that sort of energy. Somebody like that, who's very like, resistant, and just like, they have mental issues and they need to really deal with stuff rather than start stuff. And this person needs to be grateful for the moment. This is just someone who is like, just not very nice, but they're tampering and they're messing with somebody who's very divine, that can do whatever, that whatever you can do. You know what I mean? And so I feel like you just don't need to worry about this person, because they're not divine. They're not. Okay, so right now you guys are getting some strength. Okay, you guys are learning to love yourself more, and this is a way that you've been fighting loving yourself. This is a way that's been really hard for you. For the longest time, it's something you could not do because you just couldn't understand it. But like you're learning to understand something. It feels like it's also a life process that you're learning to accept. Life cycle. Accepting the conclusions of situations and the point of them and why they're necessary and how they're necessary. Okay. So, right now, at this time, there's a lot of like strength coming to you. The person who you're romantically connecting with that is loving and kind to you, and you know, the person who really loves you, they're really loving you and you're really loving them, and that love is really shining through in a way that it wasn't allowed to before. It wasn't able to because of all this manipulation and toxicity that was around you guys, but not in the connection, but around the connection. It's finally coming out, you know, and this feels like just the strength to do stuff, the strength to, you know, love yourself and to take action. It feels like it's different for all of you guys. Yeah, to the strength to take action and see your value. You know what I'm saying? Get your worth, understanding your worth. Okay. Experience kind of bothers me. Okay, so Libra, you're quite clear on your connection with your person. You quite know what this is. You know where this is going. You know the value of it. You know you're clear on what direction you want it to go, but you're also clear on it. You're clear on what you want it to be for you and where you want it to go. Okay. You also know what you want to do for this relationship or what needs to be done. Okay. You guys are in this state where it's really not much anybody can tell you to stop you from going to where you want to go and getting to where you want to get to. You know? And it's really crazy, but it's true. It's really not much anybody can do to stop you at this point. That's the energy you're in. You guys are unstoppable right now in your love life. You're unstoppable with your person. So when it comes to getting to this person, getting to the goal, or getting to, you know, to the place, you know, to holding on to each other, whatever it is, you're unstoppable when it comes to this. This is not something that you need to worry about not being able to happen. We're going to clarify more into your person in the extended. Libra. A shit ton of healing going on. A lot of healing. You guys are really healing from some serious stuff. Okay? And embracing, self-embracing that's going on as well as embracing this connection, embracing some hidden truth about your person, about this connection, your person embracing this truth about you, seeing you as divine and seeing you as beautiful, seeing you as who you really are. Okay? There is something like you guys really pull back at yourself. Like I feel like you guys second guess yourself a lot. You guys you know, are very hard on yourself. Like when it comes to doing certain things, like you're kind of like, oh, you feel a lot of shame about the littlest things, and it comes from this fucking jerk off that abused you. And it could be your ex, it could be your parent. You know, some of you guys need to understand that one of your parents did abuse you, but you forget that, you don't acknowledge that, and that's why all your relationships end. Is what I'm hearing. You fail to accept or to realize how your parents abuse you and how that causes a disconnect with others. You know, you guys are, but you're with your person that you're with now, the person that's coming into your life now. It's like every new person you meet, every new connection you get into for the single Libras, these people are just more and more and more in alignment with you, you know, and they're more, they've done more spiritual growth because every time the connection ends, you guys go and you grow spiritually. So this person, the people that you connect with, once the connection ends and the new people you meet, they're always, I'm hearing better, but I don't want to, I'm not going to do all that, but, they always are because you ascend spiritually. You do a lot of introspection and introspective work to know what you really want. So you can always go to get the next person. But there's like whenever you feel like you do something wrong, Libra, I feel like you guys get really hard on yourself and you feel a sense of guilt, shame, like really disgusting emotion that comes from just being abused, reprimanded unnecessarily, like chastised for no fucking reason, guilt tripped all the time for no reason by some bum fuck called your parent or a caregiver. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, I'm just spitting facts today. And it makes you kind of like hold back on doing big things, let alone the small things, the little things that's needed. You kind of have trouble sitting in the moment. That's why you have trouble with patience. That's why you have that energy, desperation. You're like, oh, it needs to be done now. It's kind of that energy, that inner parent that's actually your outer parent, but they just kind of work their way into your head. I mean, if that's your parent and they're abusive, oftentimes it's not like it's like in their head, but it's like programming in them that they never kind of fix. You know what I mean? So you're kind of born with it in your head, but then this person, they activate it when they abuse you. You know what I mean? So in a way, this person kind of always had that energy in them, and they pass it on to you, but it's dormant, and they have to activate it by abusing you. And so that's what they did, you know? But that's why it's like you're in this energy now where you're loving yourself more. You might be like, oh, what's the energy and the energy? I know, I understand. I mean, I don't really get it, but if you know what I'm saying, for different, when you're in a different place, you get a different reading, and that's for a reason. And that's how they come out. So, you know, what I'm looking at here so far for this week is a lot of healing, and it's like one day of it, you guys. One day of just rest, and every single other day this week is going to be super positive, eventful, restful, abundant, fruitful, like very fruitful week. This is not a financial reading, but I have no doubt that your finances are very fruitful right now. I have no doubt about that. So you guys, you're gonna be healing, and then you're gonna understand something about your path and where you want your energy to go. Your energy is gonna get realigned. Like your energy was out of alignment. It was knocked off alignment. And you guys were not able to see the most positive outcome for your love life because you dealt with a narcissist. That's always what happens. You have dreams, and then you meet a narcissist, and they can't stand that you can dream because some witch stole their dreaming abilities when they were little because they were being awful. And so now they see you, and they see you can dream, and they know they can't, so they want to steal your dreams. But that's not how it works. And that's the age-old story of the narcissist. But also, I don't want to pick on narcissists because they've been deeply hurt. Those people were very traumatized. So don't pick on them. But when you're not a narcissist, it's really hard to meet a narcissist. But that's also why you shouldn't judge narcissists, because you don't want to be them. If you're judging somebody, it's because you want to be in their shoes. So, this person, you guys had a trouble kind of being positive about your love life. You never thought about the positive of how your love life could be, but you guys are or have been seeing that, and so you're seeing the results of having been doing that. But you're also continuing to do that and finding a new, like, there's a new opportunity for you to do that this week, to plan something new and to have like to be like you guys are kind of shifting to energy where you're thinking about if your dream is trips, thinking about taking trips. I'm hearing doing makeup, you know, going places, getting dressed up. It feels like there's like your energy is shifting to like, what are your positive intentions? Your energy is shifted towards, instead of planning for the negative, it's like planning for the positive, or expecting positive, things, instead of you know, you know, being fearful of the negative things or expecting things to not go well. You're going to start expecting things to go well. So as a result, abundance is coming to you this week. This person's also seeing you in your divinity. Your divinity is shining through. Your divine light is very bright, but then also, your sexuality, your charisma, your beauty, your intelligence, your passion, everything about you is shining as well. And I feel like you guys could be making some secret plans this week. You could be knowing things. This person could be sharing some things, but I feel like a secret plan, some things happening in secret. You guys could be keeping these to yourself or just sharing this just with your person, but it doesn't really matter. It's kind of going that way. I also feel like some things taking place this week that you might not fully understand, or it might just want to be a secret until it happens. Now, there's so much taking place, okay? There's so much. Like, this is kind of like a weird week, but in a good way, where you're going to remember that you're loved and that the universe really loves you. Not that I feel like a lot of you guys forget. I don't think you guys forget. But I don't know why they just feel like, yeah, you're going to be reminded, or they're saying that. Maybe it's like you guys really haven't felt like the universe really loved you, or you really haven't felt loved. This is very different. This energy is very, it's very enticing. Okay, so you guys are definitely like going to feel really attractive or be really attractive. And be really attractive to others this week. Now, there's a new chance for you guys to follow your heart as well, and heart opening, heart healing, joy as well. Like a lot of joy. You guys are going to be feeling a lot of joy, a lot of, heart healing, freedom to express yourself, freedom to be who you are, you know, not being chained. I feel like you guys had someone in your life that was kind of chaining you guys and keeping you guys stuck. It could have been your ex-husband, and maybe this is something you always kind of felt like was happening, but you like were too afraid, you know. And some of you guys were freed from this person, I'm hearing, years ago, but the pain still persists, or you know, you kind of been racking your head around it, but you might be realizing now why this person had to go. And it's because this person was really thwarting you, and you really did deserve to have whatever it is that you're having now, or whatever it is that you're going to have as a result of this person being gone from your life. So it feels like something is gone. Something, I'm not hearing something is leaving, but something could be leaving if you wanted to. But something definitely is gone. But actually, it's such a good thing that it's gone, you know? And the reason why it's so good that it's gone is because now you can follow your heart. You're getting your vitality back, okay? You guys are gonna feel amazing this week. Like you can do anything, like anything you dream of. Like you're not gonna feel like your dreams are being robbed. Like it's like you have something you want to do, and it's just like you have that negative person. You have that person that's like always bothering you. You know what I mean? Like that person that's always trying to suck you dry, like that narcissist. And you guys are like breaking free of that, and you're becoming that positive example for yourself. Now your person is showing you a lot of passion, okay, because all these things is happening with your person is showing you this love, but Libra, your focus is on yourself, your attention is on yourself right now, and that's good, okay. So yeah, you've got this will to be and this desire to go and do things and whatever, but it's also like you're not worried about stuff because you know it's like, okay, if anybody fucks with you, it's click, click, boom, and that's just what it is. But it's also like they're not gonna do anything, you know? There's just like, but I also feel like, you know, that's the energy though. Even though I feel like, oh, why does it always have to be about them? But you know, Libra, why does it always have to be about them? But it's because this person's very abusive. There's an energy of someone or something. Something here is very draining and purposefully draining. Someone here is like this, purposefully draining and very abusive, manipulative, like trying to bring everybody down. You know, like, but it's like this person. It's like they're so annoying. You know, like, and I feel like in a way, it's like you might be like, oh, well, is this person? Is this like something I should step up and do? I mean, the only thing you should step up and do is just step up and do what you want to do. You know, and don't care. That's it. Now, as we close out this week, we're seeing a lot of value here. This person is going to be recognizing your worth and holding on to you, and you're holding on to them and cherishing you. And there's a lot that you can understand about this, or that you can appreciate about this relationship. Now, in order to understand this energy, you know, you have to go through this week, and you have to just be in the week, and then you'll understand what this energy is. Okay? Because this might be a little hard for you, it's hard for me to describe it because it's imagery. Okay, the two of you guys are going to be more with each other physically, or more with each other spiritually, like in nature. If you guys are separated from each other, you're going to feel them in nature on Sunday. But I also feel like, you know, if you're not necessarily, you know, it doesn't matter if, you know, when you're going through this week, you're going to understand what this energy is. It's just really feeling valued and cherished, but not saying anything. And when nothing is being said, nothing is being said. Now, there's also an increased amount of passion and desire, especially coming from the masculine side, your person's side. They're going to be like really turning up the passion and showing you how passionate they are. This person was always very passionate about you, but I feel like they took a break from the passion because maybe something had happened. You know, this connection took a break from passion so the two of you guys could heal, but it's back. Definitely the sexual desire is back, or maybe you guys never really felt it before, but now you're really feeling it, Libra. Okay. All right. So, right now, coming into this week, I'd say this is more so as we start this week that is dated in the video, right? But it could start as we, you know, as it could start. How do I say this? What is wrong with my words? It could start right now, but it doesn't have to. Usually, it starts as the week starts. There's a sweet energy in your connection, sweet sinister. So, understanding how things in the past maybe that weren't so positive were actually really positive, you know, and it's because you took the opportunity. So because you took the opportunity, you finding that you are making peace with a lot of things in your past that was hard for you to make peace with, because in the past why it was so hard is because you didn't take the opportunity to understand why something happened, or to understand certain things that maybe you thought was a nightmare was actually a dream come true, especially if it's something that happened to some karmic. You might have thought, oh, this happened to this karmic, it's such a bad thing. But in reality, it's like, no, actually, they deserved it. You know what I mean? And actually, that was the universe getting me justice, because they knew how this person was, or they saw this person do me crazy, or they knew this person would do me crazy. Because some of you guys, some of these things that happened to others happened before you even met them, or happened before, like, I'm hearing you were even born. So, understanding why those things happened, and actually, the good thing that it brought for you guys. And so because of that, there's a lot of love now that you can show your person, because you're not doubting this connection, because you're not still kind of in question mode, because the past is, it's still kind of lingering on, especially if you dealt with narcissists. Narcissists, they never know how to let go. They don't, because they're nothing without their supply, but they just don't know how to treat their supply. They just don't know how to treat the supply. Okay? So your love life is headed in a positive direction. Those of you guys connected with loving people and in a loving connection, there is sweet times coming to your connection, sweet energy, loving memories and conversations, and touch and kissing, and it's just getting so sweet, very romantic, and it's the perfect time to follow your heart. You guys are following your heart to be with each other this week. Okay, travel needs to happen. Travel will happen in order to, express oneself, or in order to be with, the love, to be with your love, to be with their love. The love is really increasing. It is. But you could probably feel it now from all those times I was saying it in the past. You're probably feeling it now. But you weren't able to feel it all those times I was saying it, because it was happening. It's one of those things that's like, you kind of have to just go through it, and then you understand, oh, it really did deepen. And it's like the strength, like what you guys are willing to do for each other, what this person is willing to do for you. Because I feel like, Libra, it's you already know what you're willing to do for this person, and what you're willing to do, what you have done in the past in the name of love, like, but not in a toxic way. Is that a problem? And what you've had to do to kind of like stand your ground, to protect what really matters to you, to get what you deserve. And your person, this person fights for you, and this person, there's a lot of things that they would do for you, to make sure that you're okay, or if something ever happened to you, this person, they there's I'm hearing there's not many things they wouldn't do for you, and so you guys, like, things are getting smoother and easier in your connection, despite the fact, despite all the chaos, despite all the karmics, because because you guys are firmly rooting yourself down in this relationship now, and in your life, in your love life, in your life, in yourself, and so what you're doing, what you're seeing. It's really hard. So this week, a victory is being shown to you, a victory that you've had, a victory that you will have will come to light as well. That has been, dying to come about for a long time. Some of you guys already had an internal victory or personal victory, and now you're going to see an external victory take place, come to pass this week, begin to come to pass this week, because, that's just what it is for this week. If that's how long it took. Or, it doesn't matter why. So some of you guys always ask why, and it's, it doesn't matter why. Literally, the card that's showing up is telling me it literally doesn't matter why. So many different reasons why. Some of you guys, what you did, what it was, so many different reasons. It was a possibility is what I'm hearing though. Okay? You guys also dealt with but I feel like there's a lot of, you guys are kind of, if I keep going on this, you guys are going to start getting confused. because you're probably thinking about other things right now outside of like this loving connection. Because I'm not necessarily seeing too much of a karmic. There definitely might be these past memories, and I'm sorry I keep saying might. I know I say might a lot. Okay, I dealt with narcissists too. Okay, so you're not alone. So stop beating up on people that also were beat up by narcissists. Right? But you know, yeah, there's a victory coming here. It's on the way. And it's just gonna make you glad that you held on. You know, it's gonna make you glad that you held on to your person, that you held on to hope, that you safeguarded yourself, and that you protected yourself, because you're gonna see, yeah, you're gonna see what happens because of that. Okay, and it's something very physical. It could be financial as well. Somebody here financially who, you know, was taking advantage of you in the past. You guys might have got the confidence to go back to school, and you know, you're graduating now, and you know, the confidence that you get from graduating it's like you're gonna get a great job, and you're not gonna have to deal with somebody like that anymore. Not that you ever did, but you know, when you're in a situation like that, you feel like you have to. It's really difficult being with people like that. It is. But it's not so they can steal our lives. But when we let them steal our lives, that's when like things start to happen to that person, because they can't steal your life and take you off your path. A lot of you guys have been praying for love. Have been praying for things to come to pass. You have really been in wish fulfilled energy, but also, you know, intrinsically, you know, going through things and staying with God and staying with your spirit, staying with your soul, and feeling very optimistic, but also looking into what makes you feel optimistic, looking into what makes you happy and what makes you feel good about love and what makes you feel good about your person. That's the energy that you're probably in right now. You could also be seeing a wish take place, come true right now. You're seeing a wish come true. When it comes to someone being firm, protection, okay? Divine protection from your person, protection, you know, from, I mean, in the sense that protection from your person, um, like from them, like them protecting you from something that's trying to hurt you. You know, something is coming to pass, and it's a wish come true, and it's just you're just getting some satisfaction. You're realizing more and more that this connection is really ideal for you, and it actually is your wish come true, because this person is having your back, okay? And you're letting go of believing that this person doesn't have your back, you know, because once again, that came from some karmic that was trying to split the two of you guys up because they were jealous. You know, some karmic that's like just really miserable and sad, but you know, then they wonder why their life isn't going in a positive direction. Okay, some of you guys, you had a wish come true, and I'm hearing God was protecting you from this person when that happened. So you know what happened. God was protecting you from that person, because this person is very volatile and they don't respect people's boundaries. And that's fine, but that's the kind of people that people pray for, people pray against. Look, you guys have just been praying a lot, you know? And some of you guys, you do magic, doing your magic and stuff. And you're just seeing that come to pass. A lot of you guys also in the past, right now, essentially, but because how we're filming this, but, you know, when we start the week, then this is the past. Your person that you're with, that's loving on you, this person, the passion is coming back, and it has come back. Okay? The passion is coming back. It's renewed, it's restored, it's refreshed. It's exciting and sexual and magnetic and enticing. It's unbelievable. It's revamped. It's 2.0, you know? Because, you know, you guys have gone through transformation. This connection has. I mean, this person, they definitely have stepped up in a way that you never thought they would. And they also have really accepted you as their person, and it's like not even budging, this person doesn't think about it. They're just like, oh, you know, like that's the kind of energy, and this happened, this is what you were wanting. But I feel like the two of you guys, you needed to transform, you needed to let stuff go and heal and go through rebirth. To have a renewed spirit. You guys' spirits were both torn down. It was both torn down. But now, you guys had something come to pass. Yeah, I'm hearing it was really good. Okay, so if this is karma for the karmics, you probably, I'm hearing you would have wished you were there. But if you know, and in the form of, you know, from your emperor, from your divine counterpart, from your soulmate, from your twin flame, this was communication, truthful communication, more communication, increased communication, renewed communication, revamped, feeling excited to talk to this person, you know, enjoy being happy to be with one another. A wish came true in the past, but I feel like a lot of you guys are like, what wish? What wish? What wish? Walk away from the karmic emotions and the karmic connections, and you will see the wish come true. It's just that there's some karmic connections that you have not walked away from and that you're not letting go of. Okay? Now, some of you guys, you're letting go of those emotions that made it difficult for you to walk away from those karmics. And that was enough for you to feel a wish fulfilled energy, because now you can just let the universe decide and let the universe do what it do. So when it comes to you guys, this connection this week, you guys are waiting and seeing. You guys are making plans, okay? You guys have made a serious investment in someone. This person has made a very serious investment in you. Time, money, all that stuff, influence. And you guys have been very patient with each other, and you've been very patient with others that I'm hearing you didn't need to be patient with, but you have been. And I feel like you guys are like really desiring to, like, for the effort that you put in to pay off. So you're really hoping that the seeds that you planted, you know, the hopes that you had, because hope is a seed, you know, the hopes that you had, you're really hoping that that grows. And you're really hoping to see something this week. You guys are seeing some of that this week. And so it's making you feel like, okay, you know, this was a good investment. You're realizing that this person that you're with, they were a good person to be with. And yeah, you're looking at it from a way, oh, it's just an investment. But sometimes you look at it that way. That's how it's showing up. It's showing up kind of earthly. So a lot of you guys were kind of looking at this person in an earthly way. I'm not going to say materialistic way, but an earthly way. And when it comes to this person, like the time that you know, dealing with this person took, I'm hearing from you, because maybe something about timing is annoying to you, it's actually worth it, and you don't need to worry, because it was a good investment of your time. In the sense that this person is worth investing your time into, and this connection was worth investing your time into, and your love life ascending is worth waiting for, no matter where you are in your love life, no matter where you are in your love journey. So, you know, there's something kind of harsh here that you guys are confronting. And it could be separation, it could be loss, it could be the loss of a parent, a loved one, something like that. And you guys are understanding now, like you're healing from it, but you're also like, this feels like different for all you guys. Like, I feel like you might not really want me to talk about this. And it's not like I personally don't really want to talk about this. I don't know why sometimes that happens to me. I don't want to talk about certain things. And I feel like with whatever this is here, I don't really want to talk about it too much, but I will ask my spirit guides, what they do want to bring up about this, and what, like, I don't know, tell me something I want to tell them, or something I want to actually tell them. I don't know if you get what I'm I don't know if you get what I'm going through right now. But there's many different possibilities now where this connection can go. And this person that you're with, they're a good person. Okay? And, you know, you guys were procrastinating a lot. You and this person were both holding back, taking your time, delaying things, being like, okay, we'll just wait. And you're just kind of giving up your time because of karmic situations, because of fear, you know, because of someone who is like tyrannical is what I'm hearing. Like someone who's like, they have no business and no right being a tyrant, but they just are. And it's like they're just completely delusional. That's how some people are, you know. I don't don't know, give him a hat and give him a seat and call him Dumbo, the fucking moron, because that's what this person is. But you guys are kind of holding out for your person. You know that there's possibilities for, if you already know this person, you're holding out for them to come towards you. You're holding out for the happily ever after. And you're waiting for them, but it's not a resistance. You guys might be kind of getting in your head about, not necessarily though. You're more just like looking around and looking back through time and being like, okay, you know what? Like, it was a good investment because ... But also, you're kind of looking through your emotions and looking at all the possibilities of all the different possibilities that you already had and what all the possibilities that you would like in your life. And you're realizing that you and this person really aligns with that. They really fit perfectly into that. And it's not a bad connection for you to have. It's not a connection that would steal from you. Okay. Basically, there's an event here. There's something that's happening. There's an event taking place this week. It's going to be on your mind when it comes to this connection. It's very earthly. It's very material. It can be movement, physical movement, travel, moving in together. Finally happening. You guys might have been waiting for a long time, and now it's happening. And yeah, there might be something harsh here, but it's whatever it is that's harsh. I feel like it's just narcissists like invading your energy and trying to suck you dry because they don't have any plans. They think that they don't have plans with their life. They do. They just they have low self-esteem. People like that. So I want some red sauce. I'm gonna order pasta with red sauce tomorrow because it's too late to order pasta right now. But you guys, this is your YouTube reading, okay? So look out for the change, and all that I said already still stands. So you guys, you can join me on the extended. The link is down below in the description bar. I will talk to you guys over on the Vimeo. Remember, if you want a private reading, you can access it on the website. The near future energy we haven't drawn, nor the outcome. So if you want to know what's coming in the near future, you can visit me on the Vimeo. Come on over. See you guys over there. Bye.